Imagine this scenario for me. Let's call this dude Bob. So it's the day of a duo cash cup, about 3 hours away, and Bob thinks to himself, I really want to do well in this tournament and I need to play at my absolute peak performance because I've only ever just came close to qualifying. So how should I do this? Oh, of course, I should get on now and warm up for 3 hours, starting with a big Kovacs routine, peace control creative maps, 200 pump only maps, 1v1 build fights, and a bunch of rank. That should do it, Bob thinks to himself. He's gonna be insane when it's time for the tournament, right? Well, not really. Let's watch what happens. Oh, that tournament did not go near as well as he thought. Bob almost kind of felt mentally tired and wasn't as smart with his decision making as he usually is during other tournaments. Bob is so confused with what's going on. Well, I know exactly what went wrong here, bro. And if you couldn't tell by now, it was his overly massive warm-up. Yeah, warming up is awesome, but at a point it just gets ridiculous and actually backfires on you, making you play worse, especially when it comes to your game sense and problem solving skills, the stuff that takes great mental effort. You might actually get better aim and mechanics during that tournament because of the warm-up, but because of the negative side effect it has on your problem solving, it is definitely not worth it. Because the problem solving part of your skill brings you about 90% of the success in tournaments. So what should we do, Vujcich? Well, obviously we're going to shorten your warm-ups by a lot. I recommend an hour max, probably less. And in this warm-up, just do something super effective like 1v1 realistics against a similar skilled player or better than you if possible. If you play those realistic 1v1s with a slow, methodical playstyle like you'd use in a tournament, this is going to warm you up super efficiently because it's actually warming up all the little weird fighting angles, peaks, and strategies you would genuinely use in a tournament, compared to doing some weird peace control maps and aim training maps. And what if you've already played so much during that day because you just had nothing else better to do? Then just take a 1 to 2 hour break from tournament/scrims, then just hop on 30-ish minutes before the tournament and get your short warm-up in. But Vujcich, I played terribly without a massive warm-up. While believe it or not, that's because of the fact of you having heaps of massive warm-ups every single day, leading your brain to actually end up requiring a massive extensive warm-up to actually play decent. I found myself back in the day that having super short warm-ups then just jumping straight into important practice was the best thing ever, because alongside my brain just getting used to the short warm-ups, I stopped wasting so much time on useless practice like random 1v1 build fights and peace control maps, and more time on actually important and useful stuff like scrims and ranked, etc.